question on the community tab. Somebody was asking about what about intuition in recovery. So eating when hungry, stopping when full. They said that they are weight restored. You know, I don't agree with that term. But they also said, I'm weight restored, but I don't think I'm at my optimal weight. To me, that would mean that you're not weight restored. Anyway, so they're sort of worrying about, are they intuitively eating or not? Or they can't intuitively and they don't know how to do that. And I just think, all right, just stop. The whole intuitive eating thing is just so overthinking everything. That's the thing about intuition. You wouldn't be asking necessarily, like, it's not necessarily conscious. That's the hard part about it, isn't it? Like, if you intuitively know that you're going to need to go for a pee soon, that's not as straightforward as like this conscious voice in your head that says, Tabitha, you are going to need to go for a pee soon, is it? It's a mixture of inklings, and I can't even describe it because it's subtle. It's just subtle. It's not as obvious as a thought, or it's not even obvious as a feeling, because the feeling of needing to go for a pee, that's not the intuition that I'm going to need to go for a pee soon. The intuition is the part where the brain mentally cues you that you need to go for a pee soon. So the physical part, that's not the intuition. The physical part is your body going, yo, get yourself to a toilet. You haven't been listening. I've been telling you for a while, we're going to need to go. So the intuition part isn't even actually a physical feeling. It's just a thing, I just can't even describe it. It's just there, isn't it? It's just something magical that happens between you and your body. And that's why when you try and overthink it and you try and find it, you're like, oh shit, I don't know where it is. I don't know where my intuition is. Don't know, lost it. It's not there. Yeah. That's what happens when you try and find it, because it's too subtle for you to find. And it will most likely happen when you stop trying to find intuition. That's when you'll actually find it, because you'll just relax and let stuff happen and stop overthinking everything, and you won't even be thinking about it, and you'll just sort of wander into the kitchen and grab a bag of crisps and start eating them. And that's kind of it, because then you'll afterwards be like, oh wow, I must have intuitively wanted a packet of crisps. But if you sat there and went like, I wonder if I'm intuitively wanting a packet of crisps or not, then you probably get all confused about it. Do you see what I mean? And it's even difficult to explain, isn't it? Because this is not something that we necessarily have the vocabulary to explain, I don't think, very well. And that is one of the reasons that intuitive eating and that whole catchphrase has got a hell of a lot to answer for. Because what actually it's intuitive eating, if you take it by the sort of, or the intuitive eating diet, whatever, it's not intuitive eating at all. It's just somebody trying to market a concept. And I guess intuitive eating sounded cool and would sell books. So don't worry about intuition. Please don't worry about intuition. Focus instead on worrying about rewiring any fear of weight gain that might be in there and what actions you need to take to rewire that fear of weight gain. Focus on that, because that makes your actions clear. If you're trying to rewire fear of weight gain, if you even have an inkling or half an inkling or an uber inkling that you might want to eat some chocolate cake, if you're rewiring fear of weight gain, you could be, oh fuck yeah, I've got to go and eat that chocolate cake. That's what you need to focus on. You know, the whole intuition thing, that will just come when all of this becomes a lot easier and your relationship with your body is a lot clearer. And most of all, your ability to eat with intuition will come when you have rewired fear of weight gain, because it is fear of weight gain that is blocking your ability to eat with intuition. So you can't expect yourself to do intuitive eating when you've still got fear of weight gain, can you? So don't even worry about it. That's going to come. Focus on rewiring fear of weight gain. And everything else, all that, fall into place. Bye.